Good evening and welcome to the live and interactive quizzing session Qriosity conducted by THiNC Institute of Design. So we are back with yet another quiz. So we'll be starting the quiz in a while. So before that, let's wait for some participants to join. After that, we'll be starting the quiz. So for those who are already aware of the gaming process, today's game pin is 8338408. That is the game pin for today's session. So you can click on that. Can enter the game pin in your Kahoot app or Kahoot website and enter this quiz. So first we'll be having a demo session. After that, we'll be moving on to the real quiz. So this game pin is for the demo session. Okay, it will be available in the YouTube chat box also, so you can copy it from there also. So let's wait for some participants. Anna has joined. Anjali has joined. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, Anjali. Welcome to the session. So once again, I'm repeating the game pin is 8338408. If you still have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box also. So for those who are not aware of the game process, I'll just explain how you have to play this quiz. So first, what you have to do is that you have to go to your corresponding Apple Store or Android store, and from there you have to download the Kahoot app, and you have to download the app. You have to open the app, and in that app, one window will pop up where you'll have to enter your game pin and your nickname. So you can enter the game pin, and at that time you'll be given entry to a Kahoot quiz. Okay, so that's how the process goes. So if you don't have an extra mobile device, still you can play this game. How you can play this game is you can go to the browser. You can use two browsers. In one browser, you can enter this website that is highlighted, www.kahoot.it. You can enter this website in one browser, and in another browser, you can open our YouTube Live. Okay, YouTube Live. So that's how you have to play. Still, the same process can be repeated. Split screen option also. If you don't have still two browsers, in one screen you can open this Kahoot.it website, and another screen you can open the YouTube Live. Okay. So why I'm emphasizing on YouTube Live, because YouTube Live is the only source for your questions. In YouTube Live only the questions will be displayed. The questions, options, shape codes, color codes, everything will be displayed in the YouTube Live only. In your mobile app or in your Kahoot website, you will only be given the shape codes as well as the color codes. So you have to check the question from the YouTube Live, you have to check the options from the YouTube Live, and you have to click on the corresponding color code which you think is the right answer. So that's how you have to play this game. Okay. So anyway, first we'll be having a demo session. So 8338408, that is a game pin, and that game pin is for the demo session. Okay. So after that, we'll be moving on to the real quiz. All right. So if you still have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. But if you are already ready for the quiz, you can enter ready in the chat box also. We hope you have all written the examinations and awaiting your second phase of examination. So hopefully this Kahoot will also help you. The questions which we have sorted out, that will also help you in your examinations. Right, so I think we can start the session. So if you're ready for the session, you can enter ready in the chat box. All right, Safara is ready. So I think we can start the demo session. Alekhya is ready, Anjali is ready. All right, so starting the session. So we'll be having two questions in this. And here comes your demo session. So that's the first question. Who designed the Hyder Relief Center at Azerbaijan? Below you can see options also. Louis Kahn, Charles Korea, Raj Rebel, Zaha Hadid, all those options you can see in the bottom. So you have to, there are color codes as well as shape codes also there. So these shape codes and color codes will only be displayed in your Kahoot app. Okay. So whichever answer you think is correct, you can click on the corresponding color codes based on the options which you see in the YouTube Live. Okay. Left side you can see the timer. Right side you can see how many have attended the question. Okay. All right. Time's running. All right. Time's up. So Zaha Hadid is the correct option. Okay. So let's move on to the scoreboard. So this is a scoreboard, and here you can see who all has grabbed the top 5 spots. Okay. So here Anne has come to the top. Second we have AK. Third we have Arya. Fourth we have Safa, and fifth we have Nilina. Right. So right side you can see the corresponding points also. 987 for Anne, 982 for AK. Like that you can see the corresponding points also. Okay. So after every question we'll be having the scoreboard. So this is the last question in your demo session. So here also you will be getting 30 seconds. Right, so you can see who has answered it. All right, time's up. So A is the correct option. And now we'll be moving on to the podium. Podium is the final result screen. We'll be able to see who all has come to the top positions. Okay. So moving on to the podium. And here you can see that third spot goes to Betsy. Second spot we have AK. And first spot we have Anne. Okay. So we have runners up also. Arya and Melina are the runners up. Okay. All right. So that's how the scoreboard final result screen looks like. So now we'll be moving on to our real quiz. Okay. So the real quiz, a new game pin will be generated, and here you can see the game pin is getting generated. Okay. So this is the new game pin 7948188. So that is a new game pin. So you can enter this game pin and you will be given entry to this Kahoot quiz. Okay. So still, even after the demo quiz also, if you are still having any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. Any doubts, we can ask it in the chat box. All right, so we have members joining. All right, I'll randomly pick some names. Sannat, Ann, Minaj, Neema, Banu, Sakla, Faris, Safwana, Deba, Siu, Situ, Arya, Rifa, Sharon, Pravalika, Hanna, Sanjeev, Kripa, Anjali, Sara, Teresa, Surya, Bahi, Agnes, AS, Paul, Christy, Betsy, Fahad, Arya, Chris, Prathamesh, Gleena, JC, Hiba, Sanju, Rakhav, Praval, AK, Banu, Adira, SPV, SVC, Maravika, Sanchana, Nita, Avinash, Alekhya, Laila, Karol, Annat, and right. So let's wait for one more minute. After that, I think we can start the session. So if you're ready for the session, you can enter ready in the chat box. The new game pin is also there in the chat box. Okay. So today's topic will be architectural awareness. Architectural awareness will be today's topic. So we'll be having 15 questions in architectural awareness. Okay. So if you are ready for the session, you can enter ready in the chat box. So I think Sanjeev is ready. Right. So more messages and we'll be starting it. Only, yeah, okay. Rahma is ready. Alekhya is ready. All right. So I think we can start the session. So once again, repeating the game pin 7948188. If anybody still want to join, you can join it. All right. So starting your question. Starting the quiz, and here comes your first question. All right, so that is Somnath Temple. Somnath Temple in Gujarat, the Veeraval district in Gujarat. So it is considered as one of the most secret pilgrimage for the Hindus and first among the 12 Jyotirlingams. So scoreboard. And has come to the top with 975 points. Second, we have Raghav Raval. Third, we have Gaudi Sakpa. Fourth, we have SVC. And fifth, we have Prathamesh. So that's how the scoreboard looks after the first question. So if anybody still want to join, you can enter this game pin 7948188. You can enter this game pin and join the session. So we are moving on to the next question. All right. So what is the local wind mostly found in India and Pakistan? That is blue. Blue is the dry wind. Dry wind, which is usually a seasonal wind that is being occurred in India and Pakistan region. Okay, western part of India. Moving on to scoreboard again. We have a new topper. Malavika is a new topper here with 1733 points. Second, we have Raghav Raval. Third, we have AK with 1710 points. Third, we have Safwan, and fourth, we have Chris. Sanjana is the highest climber after second question, climbing up 15 places in the scoreboard. Moving on to next question, third question. All right. So who is the famous popular architect? It is Alejandro Aravena. He's a Chilean architect and well known for his. He has won the Pritzker Prize in 2016, the renowned prize which is being awarded for the world famous and very reputed architects. Alejandro Aravena. Scoreboard, we have Malavika. Okay, we have Anjali. We have a new topper. Anjali is a new topper with an answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row and the score 2,400. She has scored 2,400 points. Second, we have Adira with 2,071. Third, we have Nilina. Fourth, we have Kripa. And fifth, we have Malavika. Moving on to fourth question. All right, so who is a famous architect of the monument? So it is Antoni Gaudi, Catalan architect, that is Spain, near Spain. Okay, so he is considered as a exponent of this Catalan modernism. He was from that school of architecture, Antoni Gaudi. Scoreboard again, we have a new topper here. Adira is a new topper with 2819 points. Second, we have Nilina with 2660. Third, we have Malavika with 2635. Fourth, we have Gaudi Sarpat with 2591. Fourth, we have Sanju with 2548. Okay, so 3 players have raised the answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row. That note, let's move on to the fifth question. All right. So what is the antechamber to the inner sanctum or Garbhagriha called? Antarala. Antarala. That's a very important part in temple architecture. Moving on to sixth question. Moving on to the scoreboard. Again, Adira is still on the top with say 3,477 points. Second, we have Nilina. Third, we have Malavika. Fourth, we have Sanju, and fifth, we have Nias. Sara is the highest climber in this after 5 questions. Sixth question. Okay, so identify the architect and author of a palace in the shade, and it is Charles Correa, Charles Mark Correa, Indian architect, famous for the urban planning. Urban planning is kind of modern architecture, mostly in this post-independence era. Okay, famous for many buildings like Madhya Pradesh Legislative Assembly, Gandhi Ashram, and all these famous buildings. Charles Correa. Scoreboard again. Adira is still on the top of 4,277. Second, we have Arya. Third, we have Nilina. Fourth, we have Malavika. And fifth, we have Gaudi Sabha. Okay, so we have a new climber also. Anandu is a new climber here, climbing at 15 places in the scoreboard. Sixth question. So identify the team of architects who designed the Seagram building. It is Mies van der Rohe and Philip Johnson. Seagram building is in New York, a famous picturesque skyscraper in New York. And it was designed by those people. Scoreboard again. Adira with 5,043 points has the highest chances to pick up 7 correct answers in a row. So second we have Malavika, third we have Nilina, fourth we have Gaudi Sabak, and fifth we have Sanju. So that's all from the scoreboard. Now moving on to 8th question. All right. So what is the old city usually built around the North African citadels called? Citadels are usually the appraised areas of the cities. Okay. So they are Kasbah. Kasbah. Again, scoreboard, Athira on the top with 5,714 points. Second, we have Nilina. Third, we have Gaudi Sabha. Fourth, we have Sanju. And fifth, we have Nias. And 3 players just hit the answers. Pick up 3 correct answers in it. All right. So moving on to next question, 9th question. All right. So the forbidden city is the winter residence of the Emperor of China. Scoreboard. Adira still on top with 6,500. Nilina with 6,060. Third, we have Gaudi Sabak with 6,035. Fourth, we have Sanju with 6,000. Fifth, we have Nias with 5,937. We have a new climber also, Hanna. Hanna has climbed up 16 places in the scoreboard. Now moving on to 10th question, and it is actually having double the point. So make sure you're not missing this question. So which architect wrote the book name The Four Books of Architect? It was written by Andrea Palladio, the famous Italian Renaissance architect. So he was mostly influenced by this Roman and Greek architecture, and it was kind of reflected in his works also. Andrea Palladio. Scoreboard. Adira with 8130 points. Second, we have Nilina. Third, we have Nias. Fourth, we have Anjali. And fifth, we have CU. We have a new climber also. Hannat is the highest climber here. So I hope you are enjoying this quiz, and if you like this quiz, just click on the like button and make sure that you're subscribed to this channel also, so that you'll be getting further updates regarding your quiz, as well as you'll be able to participate in our upcoming quizzes also. Okay. All right. So also you can share it with your friends so that they can also attend this quiz. So moving on to next question, 11th question. All right, time's up. So the Sulaimaniya Mosque was designed by the Ottoman architect Mimar Sinan. Mimar Sinan, it is kind of a very good example of the Ottoman imperial mosque architecture, and it is located in the Istanbul in Turkey. Moving on to scoreboard. Adira has a streak with 11 correct answers in a row. Second, we have Nias. Third, we have Nilina. Fourth, we have Anjali. And fifth, we have Gaudi Sabha. So moving on to next question. So who designed the turning torso building based on the new form of a testing human being? So it was designed by Santiago Calatrava. He was a Spanish artist known for his mostly this urban architecture, like stadiums, stations, railway stations, museums, and all. So he was an architecture as engineer, structural engineer, sculptor, as well as a painter. So moving on to next one. Moving on to the scoreboard. We have Adira with 9593 on the top. Second, we have Nias. Third, we have Nilina. Fourth, we have Anjali. And fifth, we have Gaudi Sabha. So we have a new climber also. What is this new climber name? All right, moving on to the next question. Center of a tropical cyclone is known as? All right, so the center of a tropical cyclone is known as the eye of the cyclone. Eye of the cyclone. Scoreboard. We have Adira with 10,10372 points and answer streak of 13 correct answers in a row. Second, we have Nias. Third, we have Anjali. Fourth, we have Nilina. And fifth, we have Gaudi Sabha. So that's all from the scoreboard. So we are actually having a Telegram channel where we'll be posting the updates regarding your examinations, notifications regarding your examinations, and our upcoming programs like the quizzes and Kahoot quiz, or upcoming classes and all, workshops and all. So the link is actually posted in the comment box, chat box. So you can click on the link and join the Telegram channel. All right. So make sure you're not missing this. Moving on to 14th question. All right, so identify the ancient city, capital of Shakas, where the Prince Siddhartha Gautama is believed to have been raised or lived. So that is Kapilavastu. Kapilavastu is the correct answer, where it was the kind of the place where Siddhartha Gautama's father and mother, Suddhodana Maharaja and Mahamaya, Mother Mahamaya lived. So moving on to scoreboard. Adira with 1128 points on the top. Second, we have Niyas. Third, we have Anjali. Fourth, we have CU. And fifth, we have Nilina. So Arya is back in the game with 3 correct answers in the row. All right. So moving on to our last question, and it will be having double the points. All right, so sequence of following rulers in chronological order. So it is B, A, D, E is a correct option. Okay, so we have reached the end of the quiz. So we have completed all the 15 questions. So now we'll be moving on to the podium. Podium is a place where you will be able to see who has come to the first 3 spots as well as the runners up. Okay, so moving on to the podium. Third, we have Gaudi Saba with 10264 points. Second, we have Niyas. And first, we have with 1128 points, we have Atira. So, congratulations all. And we have runners up also, Anjali and CU. All right. So, congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all the participants. So, winners, you have to take the screenshot of your final result screen and send it to a WhatsApp number 8086111024 along with your Instagram ID. So, we'll be posting it in our social media handle. So once again, congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all the participants. So if you missed to be on the leaderboard this time, don't worry, we'll be having more quizzes in the future. So make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. You have joined our Telegram channel also. So we'll be posting the updates regarding your quizzes there. Okay. So thank you so much for participating. Have a great night.